So, I've implemented a new system in my team, specifically for the strikers. Renzo, absolute legend, scores goals for fun. We know him, we love him. But then, the new boy, Shabalala, came in and he looks fruity. So, I'm implementing a system of winner stays on. Essentially, you start, you score, you start in the next game. Until such time as you don't score, the other one comes in, and we're going to swap around and see how they do at the end of the season, because the only way I can make things work. Also, we're playing Pharaoh today. I kind of hate them but love them now, but we're going to smash them. So, either way, get smashed. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to the Journeyman. It's not really a Journeyman at this point, it's just this club. We will move eventually, I promise. But I'm just having a good time here. We're doing coaching courses. We're improving our reputation, so it's kind of the best place to be at the moment. Results have been pretty good overall. Lots of goals, conceding lots, goalkeeper problems, usual stuff. Couple of points to note before we get into the striker chat. Ferry, old Brian here, is doing bits. 6 goals, 3 assists so far this season. He's absolutely doing bits with this weird lopsided formation. It seems to be working quite well. We're conceding a few goals, but that's mainly down to the goalkeepers. Calderari is playing a 6.78. It's just slowly getting worse every game he plays. And the new guy, Fontan, is banging in a solid 6.54. So, Shabalala's not playing today because he's on international duty, as is Ezet. But he's got 5 goals in 8 starts. I started with him at the beginning of the season because Renzo had a minor knock, and I was like, okay, I'm going to give him a few games. He did pretty well. But then Renzo was like coming on last 20 minutes, just scoring for fun. He's actually got 5 goals in 3 starts. So we're implementing the winner stays on rule for the last couple of games because they're both really good. I could play 2 up top. In other news, haven't made any transfers because the transfer window closed, but I've been having bids for players, which is really scary because if the board just accept a big bid that comes in, I can't replace them. Faciendi, we've had a bid of like £2 million for, which I just kind of ignored until I had to reject it. He didn't kick up a fuss, which is good, and the board didn't accept it, which is good. Ezat is on international duty. Danny DeVito can come in. Right, so how have Pharaoh started? They've started not bad. Back in the top league, 12 points. We're sitting comfortably in 12th. Average points-wise, we've got to be just loving life, haven't we? Oh, hang on, what's the sort of bottom? 0.4. Like, I feel like we could lose a lot of games and not be relegated, so I'm happy with that. Kevin has just randomly found his goal-scoring boots and just popping in free kicks for fun. What is his free kick taking? 8. It's worrying that he's on free kicks. Oh, you might need a set-piece taker. Our right-back's playing really good, thankfully, because we don't have any others. Luna is our backup. He's training the position, but he hasn't really played it much yet. Ortega's just going to have to play every game. We do have a transfer coming in when the window opens. Just somebody to fill in multiple roles. He can play that wing-back position, can play centre-back if needed. We can train him to be a sort of DM. He's okay. Just a cheapie, just to bring in, fill some gaps, because we do have a small squad. Let's go for Alvarez. But overall, delighted with how it's gone so far. The guy we sold to Pharaoh, there he is. I was going to say, can I remember his name? He's loan listed. He's played 1 game. Not sure he's worth that £500,000 that they spent. Merlot's been pretty good. 2 goals, 2 assists. Not too bad, getting involved. So it's all just chugging along nicely. I think we'll get through this season relatively quick because I don't think we're going to the top. And it's almost impossible at this point to go down. So, well, I like a challenge. All right, Renzo, you've got a free hit here, mate. Because your buddy's on international duty, so you can have a day off, in fact, if you want, and not score, because you'll be playing the next game. Yeah, defensively, we look a bit ropey, but our tactic is a bit weird, so I'm okay with that, as long as we score the goals, which we're doing. And at the moment, Ferry is the inside forward, is playing superb. That's a nice ball. This could be off. Oh, he just hit both crossbar and post. It's not offside, apparently. Good tackle. Ortega. Yeah, he's been really good. We needed somebody that could actually produce assists because he is our width, essentially, on that right-hand side. He does get very tired, but something horrible is going to... He's just going to run out of steam at some point and get a horrific injury. Look, bright start, boys. Come on. Come on, they're only a little team. Do need to have a shot on target. There we go. There we go, off the mark. We're all over them. Good possession, really good possession. Got to find a breakthrough here. Right. Oh, do you remember Ferro were like oh, they were the big team to beat? Bless them. They're going to beat me now. Go on. Get up, get up. Go on, Kevin. He's our best player at the moment. Get there. All right. Lovely. Around the corner. Kevin. Ortega. What's he got? What's he got? Awfulness. He's got awfulness. Down the wing. We're still in the cup as well, which is good. Merlot. Merlot's been kind of overshadowed now. It's one of the problems, right? Obviously, you play Football Manager. Go on. Go on. Oh, he shushed me. He shushed me. It's one of those problems with Football Manager is like you get a player that you really love and he might be the best player in your squad and you're like, oh, this is amazing. But as you develop, maybe get promoted, you bring other players in. Like he's just all right. He's just one of the decent players. And eventually, it'll be a sad time when we've outgrown him. Sit down, Ferro. To be fair, they do have a good car park. We saw it in the background there. I think I've discovered, and maybe this is just common knowledge, but I think I've discovered, you know the whole joke of corners on stadiums? I think I've worked it out, and apologies if everybody knows this, and, you know, it is what it is. But I got a network save with a mate, and I am AFC Wimbledon, and I'm in the Premier League now. We're struggling to survive. Go on then, we don't want to get him knackered. Struggling to survive, but we've expanded the stadium multiple times, and we don't have any corners until we expanded the stadium up to 20,000 capacity, which is the max that this stadium could be expanded to, and suddenly it have corners. So essentially, is the game basically corners is the last thing you build to max the stadium. So rather than just being a design aesthetic or a decision, the game just goes, okay, we'll keep building bits. Good save. We'll keep building bits, and then the last bit is when you maxed the capacity because we can't extend it anymore. We'll go on then. We'll stick a corner in, which is weird, but it is what it is. Go on, Ferry. Here we go. Cat. No. We have a cat looking for dinner. Oh, look, we're doing all right. There's a chance that we have a little challenge. Like, you've got plenty of time for Sendy. That's not even his name, but it is at this point. Tiger, lovely first time ball. Renzo cuts it back. Merlo! He heard what I was saying, didn't he? About not being the big player anymore. Gets himself a brace, doubles his goal tally. He just wanted to do it for you guys. He's like, oh, the YouTube crowd are watching. I better show up. Okay, Ortega is. I'm gonna bring Montez on. I think this is better. Luna can go on the right-hand side. You're having a bit of a shocker. I'm going to rest Ferry. I'm going to rest Merle. Is that too much of a resties? Give the youngster a little bit of time. Yeah, we're 2-0 up against bang average team. It's fine. Look, we're only 3 points off second. I'm just saying. I'm not saying we're going to challenge. But we're only 3 points off second. Right, comfortable win. They never really look like scoring. Can we nick a third at the end? We get there. This is a proper highlight. It is a good car park, though. Like, how... Their stadium's not big enough to need that. It must be like an Asda nearby or something. There we go. Zandini, Alvarez, who's been fine. Roth. Martinez. It's tackled. Contreras steals it. Renzo tries to... Lazy. That felt like a 92nd minute shot, that did, when 2-0 up, if you know what I mean. There we go. The ambulance station is delighted. Comfortable win, boys. Always good to get one over on Ferro. We go again. Right, Renzo's taking a knock, but as we know, he didn't score. So winner stays on rules. Shabalala's coming back. Right. He's playing for the... Is he not getting in the South African team? Senior squad? Who's the main South African striker in 2031? Answer me that. Fucking stupid question. I'll take it back. Right, goalkeeper had a better game. DeVito played well. Max, for him's playing quite well. I think we just continue. Merlot scored a couple of goals. Ferry's brilliant. We've got a nice settled team at the moment. Just don't want any horrendous injuries, and we're all good. Kiss of death. Right, where are these fellas? Where are they? Lanus. Look, we win today. I'm just saying, we're probably going to be like 2 points off the top. Still. Maybe in a point off the top. Not the top, second. Let's not get carried away. Right, Lanus are sitting 15th. How about Union doing? Okay. They're not doing too bad. Right. Let's do the goals. Can Merlot hit a little rich vein of form? I'd like to get a few more assists, so I'm happy if he doesn't score. Just get a couple of assists, Ortega. Oh, goalkeeper goes down in stages, and the right back scores his second goal. A howitzer, apparently. The goalkeeper's got to save that, though, hasn't he? He's picked up a lovely position here. It's not even that hard. It's not even that. It's not a howitzer. It's clearly not a howitzer. More of a sort of spud gun. For those of you who don't know, I don't know, is this a British thing or is this is definitely an old person thing, but does anybody remember spud guns? They were like pistol revolver things that you would insert into a potato, just get an old uncooked potato, stab it in, and the barrel would cut out a little section, and then it was just, you clip it back and fire it. Small pieces of potato at people. You know, we didn't have computers back then, all right? But is that just, tell me, is that all around the world, or is that just a random British thing? It sounds made up now, I'm saying it. Young people are like, what are you talking about? But spud guns are quality. Okay. Been bit all over us. Not in a fun way. Okay, that was not very good. Yeah, show me something better. Right. Can't really swap any of these boys out. Okay, let's give him a loose soap. Get the experienced left back on, see if he can have a decent game. Not feeling, I'm not, after that first half, I'm not feeling this game. Right. Oh, Shab's unlucky. All right, calm down, Barcelona. Jesus. Oh, they got Boggio, haven't they? Oh, I remember Boggio. Right, boys, we need to improve a little bit here. The goalkeeper's having to play a 7 just to keep us in that, and that's not something we can rely on. What's it? A bruised hand. Oh, get a bruised hand? You're not getting sub for a bruised hand. You've literally got padded gloves on. You've literally got padded gloves. You're already repaired. Footballers today, eh? Carry on. Come on. Here we go. We're going to win this ball back high up the pitch. Score. Okay, any minute now. There it is. There it is. Okay, now they're just going to play through us because apparently they're prime Barca. Oh my God, they are. They are prime Barca. A lovely little cutback. Didn't really have much support, so I had to wait a little bit. Just sends it in. Oh, go on you go. What I've been doing in games where I need a goal is I've been taking off Merlo and playing like Renzo, like a second striker, but Renzo's out injured. We could still do it. Yeah, let's try it. Ferry's having an unusual bad game. As is Shabs. We haven't created much, to be fair. Yeah, let's go you. We'll swap. No, we need Shabs up top. Deep long forward attack. How's fitness levels? Ortega, keep going, buddy. Keep going. You've got it. Let's get rid of you because you are anxious. We don't need anxiety on a pitch. It's not ideal. Bring you round and we'll go for experience. Okay. Don't deserve to anything out of this game, to be fair. I was going to try and make up. Oh, you know, we could maybe nick a... Yeah. Oh, here we go. Ortega. Play it. Oh, play it earlier. Come on. Here we go. I don't know how they're struggling so much. This team looks actually genuinely pretty good. Oh, they're just going to pass it around us. We'll just... Oh. Shabs, heavy touch. Battles it back. Shabs! Come on, winner stays on. Totally undeserved, but they finally make a mistake. Ferry pounces. Shabs bundles through. It hits Ferry. Does he get an assist for that? Oh, that's the luckiest assist in the world. He knew nothing about this. Oh, are we going to steal something here? Barcelona ran out of steam. Galvan. Danny. It's okay. Alvarez. Around the corner. Ferry. Lovely turn. Finds the pass. Ortega. Is he going to howitzer it? Okay, we didn't. I wouldn't have felt bad if we'd won that, but like, my conscience would have been like, a bit like it. We'll take a draw though. We didn't even deserve that. We'll take a draw. But Shabs getting a goal. Ferry got an assist after a poor game. They padded their stats with that goal. I'll take that. Yeah, it's good. Good salvage a draw. Right, let's have a quick look at the league just to make sure we're all okay. Right, right. Confused ruling again. Okay. Me being confused about stuff because now we're not thinking about relegation. We're looking upwards. So, first phase, as we call it, the Premier Division. If you win it, Copa Libertadores, right? Okay. This is the cup, you know, group stage, but the points count for relegation, etc. Now, the overall table, 5 teams qualify for the Copa Libertadores. 1 team qualifies for the qualifying. 6 teams qualify for the Copa Sudamericana, group stage, depending on, you know. So, like, does that mean there's 12 teams that qualify for Europe? It doesn't. My brain doesn't compute that it's not Europe. It's always been Europe. You do well in the league, you get to Europe. It just doesn't go in my brain. This isn't Europe. Okay. But this is the overall table. Obviously, this season, it's just the first phase. So last season, in the overall table, I finished 12th. It might be less. It might have been less teams in this. But according to that, don't I... Maybe if the cup winner was the bit... Maybe it was... So I was really close to Europe last season, right? Yes? Does that make sense? Oh, I never know. I just kind of play and then we'll find out if we're in one day. You know. But that means this season, I think we're on for Europe. Let me just call it Europe, okay? I don't want to do this every time. I'm just going to call it Europe, okay? Because that's what... It's not even a place in my head. Europe means playing against other teams from your region. Okay, it's just how my brain works because I'm a simpleton. Okay, we all agreed? Good. Yeah, we're definitely on. I think we're a good side, but we're just really inconsistent. And I think the biggest problem is our lack of squad depth of decent players. We've got Contreras, who's good. Then Montez is past it now. Luna's good. Meluso's fine. Our centre-backs are fine. But everybody else in the backup position is pretty ropey. And so injuries could just kill us. But I think we're in a top 12 finish situation, my friends. Right, there we go. Not too bad. A comfortable win against Ferro, because they're shit. And a draw against, a lucky draw against Prime Barcelona, apparently. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.